were carried down in the scandalous SSL fiasco.
Banco Santander.
Yeah. Go on, mute ya, go on. Ease yourself, just keep it calm, mute ya, star. Only per pressure, I'm a corner. What time it hard to carry on? You no need no girl for turn to, no man for talk to. Feelings hurt, but the journey so far.
Wagwan Success family, hope you all doing alright. If you're new to the channel, welcome and make sure to subscribe to get all our latest videos. Like this video so we can continue to drop more contents like this one. Alright, so today I want to talk about DPP Paula Llewellyn and PNP opposition leader Mark Golding and Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark are in a verbal dispute over the pace of the investigation into the multi-billion-dollar fraud at Stacks and Securities Limited SSL, where Mark Golding accused Paula Llewellyn of delaying action on the SSL case and that she is dragging her feet. So Mark Golding is frustrated over lack of information. Listen to what he had to say.
Iconic global track superstar, the Honorable Usain Bolt, and many other innocent investors were carried down in the scandalous SSL fiasco. And we can't hear anything about charges being brought against the culprits. I have been told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet when there are a number of people that the Financial Investigations Division are seeking to bring charges against. In fact, in August last year, the Gleaner carried a report that from the FID that there were several persons that they were intending to move against with charges. That report is no longer on the Gleaner website, but I am told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet on this.
So here we have Honorable Usain Bolt, a treasure to Jamaica. He puts Jamaica on the map and he could even be a national hero, being scammed out of billions of Jamaican dollars, and his case is handled differently from Vybz Kartel case by the DPP. Vybz Kartel case was handled with swift prosecution, and Jean Panton is the only person charged in connection with the SSL fraud. That is why Mark Golding criticized the lack of charges against other alleged culprits. The question is, why is there no swift investigation? The DPP is ready with her ammunition to fire at Vybz Kartel and send him to prison without any regard for thorough examination of the case with accuracy and integrity. Because she does not respect them, they are ghetto youths and classism plagues Jamaica more than anything. And on the other hand, the SSL case, as we know it, has bigger people in society involved, and Paula drags her foot, like what Mark Golding said, with a slow investigation. Has it ever crossed anybody's mind that these other people who are involved in the case already left the island and probably clean up any trace of their connection to the fraud? Paula Llewellyn responded to Mark Golding and said she is placing importance of accuracy over speed in the investigation and asserts her office independence in assessing cases. Honorable Usain Bolt is scammed out of billions of Jamaican dollars, and Paula Llewellyn does not realize that the impact of such a financial crime is profound on the country's economy and its citizens. We need swift, decisive action from Paula Llewellyn and legal authorities. The public outcry demanding justice must be heard. When Jamaican icons like Usain Bolt are affected, there needs to be legitimate expectation for authorities to expedite the investigation and prosecution process to deliver justice and restore confidence in Jamaica's financial system. And I hope the DPP does not mishandle this case, rather handle it with professionalism and leave no loophole for these people to walk. Dr. Nigel Clark also respond to Mark Golding accusation, defending the government's approach to the investigation and emphasizing the involvement of international auditing firm Kroll Associates. So Clark is saying, because we have an international auditing firm on the case, we must have patience. While I understand that we need to make sure our justice system is prioritizing this case and not dealing with everything else and leaving this case on the back burner. One of my biggest concern is these people already fleeing the country and already distancing themselves from the investigation, from the situation already. Because if Panton was going to talk and name drop everybody that was a part of this fraud, then she would have done that a long time ago. And right now there's no indication that she's willing to cooperate, that she's willing to rat out or inform on any of her accomplices, because also her lawyer can already told her how many years she will possibly face for this financial fraud, right? So she can just look at it and say, all right, then I will make the sacrifice by doing this amount of years and just be loyal and not give up anybody that was involved in this situation with me. So I know I am usually critical of the DPP, but one thing I must commend the DPP on, and that is confidentiality. She knows how to keep her mouth shut, and you will never know the DPP next move. Unlike Isaac Buchanan, big up to Isaac Buchanan, but unlike Isaac Buchanan, where you know everything that he will be doing next in Vybz Kartel case, the DPP keeps a tight lip on the prosecution movements. They are moving in silence. They are doing the catwalk, because you will never hear a catwalking, and you cannot tell me that you have ever heard a catwalking. That is the DPP approach, and I must commend the DPP Paula Llewellyn on that. You can't predict their trump card. You will not know that you will get a surprise attack from the DPP. So when Paula Llewellyn stresses the need for confidentiality in the SSL investigation and express readiness to provide advice to the Financial Investigation Division, FID, at the appropriate time, I understand that. But we still need a bit of urgency, and we still need to know that this pressing matter is a matter that is on the table and not one that is on the back burner. You get me? So when you say I talk about Paula Llewellyn DPP, remember to mention that I give her props for confidentiality in her investigations, and she will not disclose details to the public until she's ready to grab you. So go get the SSL. You know, go get them, girl. Go get them. All right. On a serious note, I believe that this is something that Isaac Buchanan can take away from the DPP. I think Isaac Buchanan is doing too much interviews, on-stage interview, this fixed interview, talking on context matters and all these other things. I think he's talking too much, and when the DPP came out and said what she said, Isaac Buchanan then made a statement saying that the DPP should not try the case in public. However, Isaac Buchanan is going around celebrating, not saying anything is wrong with that, because they know they have done hard work in fighting this case. But I'm just saying that I think they should stop with the interview, and I think Isaac Buchanan is talking too much about Vybz Kartel case. They're talking too much. They need to just let things be, because the DPP is confident. The DPP keeps everything under wraps. You do not know the DPP next move, while you know everything that Vybz Kartel will be doing next, and that is a problem. That is a problem. Too much interviews Isaac Buchanan is doing. Big up Vybz Kartel, big up Isaac Buchanan, but they're doing too much interviews and talking too much. They need to just keep everything under wraps, because we do not know what the DPP will do. We do not know what their next move will be. We do not know how they will approach the situation. But I can tell you, and everybody else can tell you, what Vybz Kartel will be doing next if a situation comes up, what they will say, what will come next, how everything will pan out, right? Yeah. All right. So if you like the content, share the content. If you like the content, press the like button. If you like the content, subscribe. If you like the content, comment. You see me? So just do the right thing. I'm out.